it's a lie, like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag, sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Shrum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chum, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors jumping up a pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Sean, he ain't know him. He ain't thump, he just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A second down throw for Young. The open man is Wilson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He finds the big tight end, Tremble. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. On the bootleg, it's Young.
Oh, wrong person.
Trying to throw it back, and now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
That was a weird-ass start.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Young. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will score. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second down and 8. Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bears. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action with Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A carry now for Brooks. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line. From the gun, it's Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
That's my starter.
Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll send him over to the left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, Lord, dislocated.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion, heading left. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On third down, here's Brooks. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Dislocated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it.
Follow him.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Fucking follow him. It's pissing me off.
He'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket. Stay in phase, be friendly, throw for the quarterback, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he can do the rest. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing right. It's taken. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Hardy's kick is good. And the Bears cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Hardy back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
19 more on that one, and another first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Panthers. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going for it all. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
Wow.
And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 31-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain. Mingo, the man in motion. Now, faking the give. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bears. Carty now to add the extra point. And this one is blocked. He gets free. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Chicago. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. But you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down. They'll look to throw. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. He'll look to throw. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Tremble comes in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Gibson. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Carolina. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run with Brooks. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to let this one go deep. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Right back to the air following that pick 6. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And the Panthers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a...